Welcome back to The Wave. I'm Trey.
And I'm Danny. We're so excited to get this week's episode started.
But before we do that, let's meet this week's featured artist, JDK.
My name is JDK, and I guess I was raised in Evansville, Indiana. I would describe my music as I like to do a lot of storytelling in my music, but I also like to motivate, so more on the hard, upbeat, up energy, I really like to just inspire people with kind of the music I make. So yeah, I'd say the music making process for me, it's kind of different for every song. It really based on what I'm inspired by. Especially when you're doing a lot of the kind of storytelling music, you probably are gonna have an idea already. So you're probably gonna start with the writing of that. Work with my producer Connor, and I'll just come up with a melody, and then he'll come up with the drums, and we'll kind of combine it onto something and make something probably the best songs we ever made. Kind of come with that process. By the time he's done, I'm done, and then we just make it all something together. So it's kind of just a beautiful process, and I think that's the way it works best for me, honestly. My favorite event would probably be one of my best friends. His name's Eli. Lives out in Cali. We grew up together in Evansville. He's an artist as well. So he had one last show before he was moving out to Cali. He was like, "Hey, last show here. You want to come perform with me?" And we went out there, and over 200 people showed up and showed out. It's people that we all grew up with. I think my overall goal is to honestly just tell a story, but also my biggest goal is to have someone be able to look up JDK type beat and just be able to come up with a whole style based off around stuff that I've done. And I also want to encourage people to be more versatile. I know in the music industry you kind of have to stick with your niche and gain your crowd, but I think everyone can make any type of music with their own little twist and flair to it. And I just kind of think that it needs to be shown more. Just show people that you can be versatile and you can tell your story in any way, but at the same time, you can express yourself through music, in any form, you really want to.
All right, and we're back here with JDK for an interview. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
We're so excited to hear you perform.
Yeah, I'm excited to perform for you guys.
Perfect. So let's get right into the interview. So you're currently going through a little rebrand. You used to go by Jefferson Brown, and now you're JDK. So what inspired this change?
I would say that I originally didn't have an artist name at all, so I kind of just picked my name, and I was I don't know, Kendrick Lamar did it, you know what I'm saying, and all these other artists are using their full name, J. Cole,
right.
Abbreviated it. So I was why don't I just use my full name? Later down the road, I was I want something that's kind of more personal to me. So I went by JDK. It stands for Jeffo the Kid. Jeffo is kind of a nickname I earned on the bus, where I was just freestyling.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I discovered I can actually rap in the first place, and everyone was enjoying
right.
it. So yeah.
It flows though, so.
Yeah, no, I like the sound of it. It's kind of, a nice little abbreviation, but I feel like I can imagine someone saying, do you hear that new JDK? So it's something that I
right.
kind of stuck
Definitely,
to.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of flows, you do it, and you do it well. So you're kind of known for having this hard-hitting drill type style almost. So when you write your lyrics, do you plan out a flow, or does it just literally just flow out of you?
I would say my friends, a lot of times they call me the melody man. I'm
really?
always kind of humming something. I'm always kind of coming up with something on the spot. And I think a lot of my inspiration just comes from an experience, and then I'll just repeat it, and it just kind of flows into something that
right.
a masterpiece, So,
it just comes out. You have a lot of nicknames, it seems like.
I do have a lot of nicknames.
A lot of
I
nicknames.
think my name has always been something that you can make a nickname into, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of flows, music and stuff, you recently just dropped a new single, Decisions.
Yeah.
And we've noticed that you have a really close relationship with your producer. How has this friendship with your producer shaped the way this new single came out and stuff?
I think that my producer is honestly one of my best friends, and so it makes it a joy to work with someone that you're so close with. Overall, he's really talented. I'll give a shout out to Sinclair real quick. He does really great at his job. So when you have someone that's as motivated as you and wants to push you, but also succeed the same amount that you want to succeed,
right.
It really makes your goal all the more worthwhile chasing. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
If you love something, it's never a job either.
No,
so
never a job.
If you're having
That's the
fun
goal.
doing it, that's the goal.
Exactly.
But you focus a lot on storytelling in your music as well. So why is it so important for you to be able to just tell a story rather than just doing a regular braggadocious type hip hop track?
I think all my inspiration are storytellers, but I say to a lot of people that I feel like I've lived 5 different people's lives. in my like lifestyle, like just even in like me living life, I've had different eras, I guess people would say, and a bunch of them. And so a lot of them have taught me lessons. So I want to be able to take my experiences and, you know, hopefully paint them out on a canvas, which is my songs, and just have people listen to them and hopefully maybe resonate with, even if it's just a line or two, you know, something that they can sing to themselves in their heads. So yeah, it's really a big goal of mine.
Definitely, yeah. So we want to play like a little game and stuff with you. We call it the rap game.
Yeah.
So literally these are all gonna be like rap inspired questions.
Okay.
So do you want to go first, Trey?
Sure. So of course I have to ask, because this is my favorite genre of music, who is your favorite female rapper?
My favorite female rapper. Oh, that's hard.
I feel like there's a right answer, but I'm not gonna influence your answer.
Okay. I would say I like Meg Thee Stallion. She's a good like I think she makes a lot of good like hits and everything like that. I think she's a good hit maker. As far as just like rap goes, my mind is blanking right now. I can't think of the man. I don't know. It's missing my mind right now. I'm sorry, but
It's all right.
Megan
Back
has,
to me.
yeah, Megan has the hits though.
Yeah,
so.
no, Megan does have. Wait, what were you gonna say? You said you had
Nicki
an answer.
Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. Wait,
You can't deny her impact.
yeah, no, I cannot deny. I might have to go back. I might get like, I'm gonna. My sister's
This is
gonna
the
watch
first time
this
I'm
and be
taking
like,
something back.
yeah, no, I might have to.
Definitely. So he asked favorite female rapper. So who's your favorite male rapper?
I'd say JID. It was Kendrick for the longest time, and then I kind of just watched JID, and I like his flows. I like his art style. I'm really big into music videos, so I like it when people have really cool, interesting, like intricate music videos, and the ones with like the subliminal meanings in the back. You know what I'm saying? So that's really something that I like, and I like to make music that like can portray music videos really well too.
Definitely, yeah.
I think y'all are very kind of similar in y'all's like artistic expression too.
Yeah, no.
Y'all are both very creative.
Thank you. That means a lot.
But so if you were to do a rap game reality show here in the local area,
Okay.
which people would you cast alongside yourself?
Alongside myself, Casino Black, I would say would definitely do well on that. I made a song with him, it hasn't been released, but excited for that. Legendary Nedge, really good as well. Huge impact on like the MTSU rap scene too.
Right.
So him. And then also I would put my boy Stevie in there too. Steven and Ghost is his artist name, but I think he could hang out with us too and really just rock the stage. So,
So
yeah.
out of those, who would win, and why would it be you?
It would definitely have to be me. I'm sorry. Why I would put myself there? Because if I don't believe I'm at the top of that, then why am I even doing it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that I put a lot of work into my craft, and I'm really proud of like what it's become. But I'm proud to see what it's gonna become too. So
Right.
Definitely.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sitting here with us
Yeah,
and doing
no,
this
thank you,
interview and
guys.
stuff. Would you want to let us know like where we can find you on socials and stuff?
Yeah, you guys can find me at it's JDK1 on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube as well. And then if you guys just want to check me out, just check out JDK, and that's also on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you can listen to music. So check me out, guys, and I appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Make sure you guys check him out, and we will be right back with music news. Queen of Pop, Madonna, took to Instagram to share pictures of her working in the studio with famed UK producer Stuart Price. Madonna last worked with Price on her iconic 2005 album, Confessions on a Dance Floor, which reached #1 on the Billboard 200 albums chart and produced the worldwide club hit Hung Up. The album marked a huge comeback for Madonna and also saw her shut down rumors and discourse about women of a certain age being able to perform well commercially. Although there isn't much information about this new album, we can surely expect something out of the box, considering, well, it is Madonna after all. This marks the pop legend's first album since 2019's Madame X and comes fresh off the heels of her Celebration tour, which set a record for the largest concert crowd for a female artist, with over 1.6 million people attending her tour stop in Brazil. Will you be tuning in to see if Madonna and Price can top the charts again?
While we miss Little Mix being together as a group, you can't deny that the girls are killing it in their solo careers. Following the release of her solo EP, No Hard Feelings, Leanne is set to go on tour this month across Europe with dates in Dublin, Birmingham, London, and Manchester. Perry Edwards just dropped her new single last week titled You Go Your Way. This follows the release of her singles Forget About Us and Tears. Perry's debut album is set to drop early next year. Lastly, Jade Thirlwall has announced a new solo single titled Fantasy, which will be released on October 18th. Jade teased fans with a snippet of Fantasy, and it sounds like she will be taking us down the disco route with this song. After the hit lead single, Angel of My Dreams, we are excited to see what Jade has in store for us.
Country superstar Morgan Wallen is no stranger to making headlines. This time, however, it's for all the right reasons. Last week, Wallen donated $500,000 to the American Red Cross to support the victims of Hurricane Helene. Helene has been classified as a Category 4 hurricane, causing immense damages and claiming the lives of over 100 people in the southeastern United States. Wallen used funds from the Morgan Wallen Foundation, which was founded back in 2021, in order to support local youth and communities in crisis. Other country stars such as Luke Combs and Eric Church have vowed to make donations as well in the wake of Wallen's charity work. If you'd like to donate to the American Red Cross, please visit www.redcross.org.
Releasing the Guts World Tour movie is not a bad idea, right? Right. Olivia Rodrigo has announced that she will be dropping the tour film exclusively on Netflix. The 95-date sold-out tour kicked off back in February with shows all across North America, Europe, Asia, and wrapping up in Australia in 2 weeks. Rodrigo will also be headlining 2025's Lollapalooza Festival in Brazil, Argentina, and Chile. The Guts World Tour movie will be available to stream on Netflix on October 29th. Will you be tuning in?
And that's it for this week's music news.
We'll be right back with JDK's performance.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of The Wave. We hope to see you next week.
As always, be sure to check out our Instagram and YouTube every Wednesday for new episodes. To close out this episode,
He's coming through, so move out of the way.
please make some noise for
JDK.
Wait, is that Sinclair?
Yeah. 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 Woo. We under pressure, flaming the beat like a cheddar. No, we cocking smiles like chest like Dennis the Menace. We on this whistle like tennis, like Calvin and Hobbes of business. We independent, we rockin' golden to penny. Pressure, we cooking a minute. End of a sentence. We put on pressure, it's penny like donuts. These hoes are prevented. Give me a sentence. I carry on, take a bullet. Burn a million on his head till he folded. Sold it. Drizzy no jet if you hold it. I will stop her on the pulpit. Serving that feel like a hostess. I pop a hollow instead. Niggas be creeping, they wish nothing was dead. He sleeping like baby. Keep asking questions. Responses maybe. Ask my top and I tell you it's crazy. Pressure running in the blood if it's cold. Age is the limit, then I ain't the mode. If you're concerned with a circus act, turn your attention to black on black. Soldier so fat, Cadillac. Dropping at the band of whack. Let's go, let's go. Tokyo driftily with it. Shifted, get spun ground, it's twisted. Missed it, he up in love with a miss it. Gifted, we travel distant like taxi. Collecting blood like a maxi. Foreigns on brullies and backseat. Out of a line, athlete. What is the message? I'm nasty, yeah. Think to yourself and get active, yeah. When it's all over, this aftermath. Like Chernobyl, I will burn. We under pressure, flaming the beat like a cheddar. No, we cocking smiles like Chester, like Dennis the Menace. We on this Wilson like tennis, like Calvin and Hobbes of business. We independent, we rockin' golden to penny. Pressure, we cooking a minute. End of a sentence. We put on pressure, it's penny like donuts. These hoes are prevented. Give me a sentence. I carry on, take a bullet. Burn a million on his head till he folded. Sold it. Drizzy no jet if you hold it. I put stopper on the pulpit. Serving a feel like a hostess. I pop a hollow instead. Niggas be creeping, they wishing that nigga was dead. He sleeping like baby. Keep asking questions, responses maybe. Ask my top and I tell you it's crazy. Yeah, that nigga spent hundreds. 45K in abundance. Twin with the Glock, stunning. Stick with the kicks, running. That nigga box like a cubicle. Rubik's no cube, but it's cut like a cuticle. Bet he just spray like a musical. We spray different when life isn't suitable. That boy just cut like an oven. Cheaper they come by the dozen. He sent his addy, we bustin'. Mulberry Lane if he bluffing. Blueberry stains from a muffin. Blow out his Duffy, we bagging. 200 pins, so we lagging. A thief like Aladdin. Kamikaze if he trapping. Fire rounds with a tactical. Fire him once and he leave a sabbatical. They told him their hands love equality. They be menu. Where's the apology at his throat? But I just kinda last year. Feeling minutes closer that cash me back to back. And I ball like I'm Nash here. Yeah. Yeah. We under pressure, flaming the beat like a cheddar. No, we cocking smiles like Chester, like Dennis the Menace. We on this Wilson like tennis, like Calvin and Hobbes of business. We in the, yeah, what? Ha. Like Dennis the Menace, ha. Like Dennis the, yeah, like Dennis the, ha. Like Dennis the, yeah, like Dennis the Menace. Ha. Yeah, it's JDK.